everyone, my name is Anandi Raju. I'm going to explain to you about an interactive courseware on electrical power generation and distribution. This courseware has been developed by Mr. Lachanna and myself from Polytechnic Banting, Selangor, Malaysia. So the courseware uses the ADDIE model, which comprises of 6 steps. The steps involved are to identify the topics. The second step is gathering information for the content. The third step is designing the storyboard for the screen display. The fourth step is to develop the courseware with a combination of animation, videos, graphics, and so on. The fifth step is doing a test run. And the last step is to evaluate and improve the courseware based on the test run input. Now, the objective of this courseware first is to help the lecturers to change the lecturers' teaching and learning method from being static media centered to dynamic media by using computer animation. The second objective is to facilitate lecturers to implement teaching and learning process in a dynamic way, and also to enhance students' thinking skills. And the third objective is to attract students' interest and also to facilitate them to get them to have a better understanding of the content. So that is why the usage of multimedia elements such as animations, pictures, videos, this plays an important role to help attract students' interest. Targeted end users are students in STEM and TVET sectors ranging from primary to diploma levels. A few types of multimedia are used in this courseware. The first one is graphics animation. So this courseware contains many attractive, colorful flash media. So these flash medias are used to give a clear picture of the processes involved in power generation, transmittance, and distribution process. Second one's pictures. Real images are used to give a clear picture of power stations, the environment, transmission towers to the user of this courseware. Third media is video. Real recordings and real voiceover videos have been done to provide an overview of the process involved in the transmission and distribution of power generation. So it explains the components involved in the process very clearly. And last but not least, we have the audio and the text. Audios are included in certain sections of this courseware, and text is mainly used to give a brief description about the contents, and also for evaluation purpose, whereby students can evaluate themselves through the multiple choice quizzes. So text is used in these sections. Now the impact of this courseware has been surveyed using questionnaires, and based on this survey we know that the teaching and learning process has become easier and efficient with the use of dynamic media contents. And the second impact is it increases students' interest in the topic of electricity generation, transmission and distribution system. Let's move on to the courseware presentation, where we can see much more clearer what is this courseware all about. This is the home screen of the courseware on the power generation and distribution. So you can see it's very colorful and attractive. Okay, so let's see the tabs over here. We have 3 tabs on this side here. The first one is the montage. So when you click, the montage will give you a brief description or introduction to the courseware. Okay, so the second tab is the content menu. So when you click the menu twice, you can see 4 icons appearing on the left. Okay, you can hide it by clicking the menu again, and clicking it again will make it appear. Okay, the first icon is the power generation. You click on the power generation. The first one here on the left is the content, and the second one is quiz, and you can see the description box on your right. So when you click the content, you can see the content buttons. Okay, for this power generation we have 4 content buttons. The first one is the coal power plant. So when you click, you can see the flash media, okay, showing the graphical depiction of the process involved in a coal power plant. And you have these numbered buttons here. Each numbered buttons represents the components in the particular power plant. And let's see, for this number 1, this is a crusher. Okay, so the description box shows the name and the explanation about the crusher over here. Okay, so this goes the same for all the numbered tabs. Okay, this is the conveyor number 2. Okay, so you have the name and the description over here. If you want to see all the components in one frame, you can click the last button here. Okay, so it shows all the components in one picture, and the description box, you can scroll to see all the description over the right side here. Okay, so this is the same for all the 4 types of power plant. The second type is the hydroelectric power plant. Okay, you can see all the icons in one picture. The third one is a turbine gas power plant. And the fourth one is the windmill. And you can see all the components in one picture. So that is the content. And you have quiz for this section too. Okay, so in this quiz section, you have 5 questions here. If you click the correct answer, okay, you will go to the next question. Okay, and if you click on the wrong answer, you will still be able to go to the next question until you complete all the 5 questions. Then you can see the score at the end. Let's see how much I scored. At the end of the quiz, you can see your score, and you can repeat the quiz. You can watch the content again and go to the quiz and self-evaluate yourself again. So that is the advantage of this courseware. So that is the power generation icon. The second icon is the power distribution icon. This is the content. There's just one button for this content. Okay, so this one has a rollover function. So when you scroll with your mouse, the box will appear with a brief description and a picture of the real power plant. And you also have the description box over here. Okay, so there's this rollover function for all the components in this power distribution picture. Okay. You also have a quiz for this section. Okay, the third icon is the power transmission. Okay, again you can see the flash home screen, the description box here, and the content. Okay, so when you go into the content for this section, you have an animation video showing how electricity is transmitted through underground cable, description of underground cables. Okay. You also have a quiz for this section. Now the fourth icon here is the gallery. The gallery consists of picture and video. Okay, so for picture, there are three sections: power, generation. Okay, you can scroll through the pictures pertaining to power generation, distribution, and transmission. And you have the video for power distribution and the power transmission.
Bagaimana kuasa elektrik dihantar?
So these are the two videos available. So the third tab here is about the manual. This manual is for new users to enable them to navigate through the courseware with ease, so they can refer to the manual to navigate through the courseware. On top here we have the objective of this courseware, the credit section for the developers of this courseware, and the last one is the logout button. When you click on the logout button and you press yes, you will be logged out of the home screen. That is the courseware presentation, and hopefully this courseware on electrical power generation and distribution will be helpful to many more.